Guilt is about what you did. Shame is about who you are. Two words most people use like they mean the same thing, when they're actually opposites. One of them is healthy, and it helps you. The other one, well, that's been running your whole life, and you've got no idea it's even there. It's the voice in your head telling you you're not enough in words that were never even yours. And if you've spent years feeling not good enough and could never quite work out why, this could just be it. You've probably had the two mixed up this whole time, feeling one and calling it the other without even realizing. But give me a couple of minutes and you'll never mix them up again. Because here's the thing, mix these two up and it costs you. Get them the right way around and one of them you heal from. You do the thing, you fix it, and you move on. Get them the wrong way around and the other one just eats you alive for years. And that little difference, did versus am, that's the whole thing. So let me show you which is which. Right, guilt first. Because guilt cops way more flack than it deserves. Say you forget a friend's birthday. You get that horrible sinking feeling in your gut. That's guilt. And it's pointing at one thing, the thing you actually did, which means there's a way out. You call them, you say sorry, you sort it out. And then the feeling just lets go. Job done. That's guilt doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's about what you did. And what you did, you can always change. Someone walking around with zero guilt, well, that's actually a bit of a concern. A healthy dose of guilt is a good thing. It's just telling you, hey, that didn't sit right, go and fix it. And as soon as you do, it shuts up. Now shame. Shame feels a lot like guilt, but it does the exact opposite thing to you. Guilt says you did a bad thing. Shame says you are one. There's no way out of this one. With guilt, you can apologise, but how do you say sorry for just being yourself? You can't. There's nothing to fix. Because shame's told you the problem isn't what you did, it's what you are. So the feeling's got nowhere to go. It just moves in and hangs around. And because it feels unfixable, you go into hiding instead. You cover it up. You put on an act. You turn into whoever you think you need to be so nobody spots the faulty bit you're sure that's in there. That's what's driving so much of it. The people pleasing, the perfectionism, brushing off a compliment because it can't possibly be true. The constant sorry. It's the same thing underneath all of it. Keep the mask on, don't let them see. And the cruelest part, shame makes you hide the one thing that would actually set you free. Letting someone properly know you and finding out that they don't run. Because shame's whole game is convincing you that if people saw the real you, they'd disappear. So you never try it. And you never find out it was a complete lie the whole time. Recognize any of those? And be honest. The perfectionism, the apologising, the compliment thing? Tell me which one. I'd really like to see which one's the most common, because I reckon we all think ours is unique, and it really isn't. So how does guilt turn into shame? Usually young, and usually from the way your mistakes were handled when you were a kid. Say you forgot to do your homework as a kid. The guilt version might have gone something like, right, that's annoying. Let's work out how you remember it tomorrow. And you learn, okay, I dropped the ball, but the ball's still there. I can pick it up. I'm still okay. Shame version, same forgotten homework, but now it's, you're hopeless. You never think. You'll never amount to anything. In that moment, it stops being about the homework at all. It's not I forgot a thing anymore. It says something's wrong with me. You stop hearing I made a mistake and start hearing I am a mistake. Do that on repeat, and eventually you don't need anyone else to say it to you. You've learnt to say it to yourself. That little voice inside your head, still going now, decades later, in words that were never even yours. You learnt them from someone else, but you've been repeating them so long that now they sound like the truth. So here's what to actually do with all of this. And it's not some 10-step program. It's dead simple, actually. Almost annoyingly so. But it works. You notice it. The next time that feeling pops up, you stop and ask yourself one question. Is this guilt or is this shame? Did I do something bad? Or am I just telling myself I am something bad? If it's guilt, good, there's an action. Like your friend's birthday. Don't be a dick and just sit there stewing. Pick up the phone and sort it out. But if there's nothing you actually did, if it's just that old I'm not good enough feeling, then that's shame. And shame isn't the truth about you. It's an old wound from being taught to feel that way. You don't have to accept it. You just have to notice it and tell yourself, that's just shame talking. It's not a fact. You are not something bad. You never were. You're a person who, somewhere along the line, got taught to direct all the blame at yourself, at who you are, when at most, it belonged to something you did, or half the time, something you didn't even do. Did versus am. Once you can tell the two apart, it loses most of its grip. Just that one question. So tell me below, think of the last time you felt that heavy, not good enough feeling. Was it actually guilt? Something you did? Or was it shame? Just the old story about who you are. Think about it. Let me know where you land. Honestly, the thing that gets me is how many people work out it was shame the whole time. And if someone came to mind while you were watching, they probably need to hear it too. Send it their way. Until next time, cheers.